wa barakatuh. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah. We start by praising Allah, bestowing peace and blessings upon His beloved Rasul, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And brothers and sisters, this is the second part of our Quran class. Understand Quran, an easy way to understand Quran. In 19 lessons, we're actually now going to be on 14a, I think. 14a,
yes, that's right.
Lesson 14a. And we will be, of course, anyone that is watching this class, and because I've already had this question asked many times before, that wants to continue the class or wants to start it right from the beginning, you can do so. Stay tuned. In this lesson, we'll tell you how to do that. But otherwise, all those that have rejoined us from the glorious month of Ramadan, where we did 30 straight days, 30 days, I think it's probably 30 or 31 days that we did. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you, and He enables you to come back to the class. There's 17 people in the room right now. So I guess 15 on Zoom, and there will be a whole host of different people watching online through YouTube and Facebook pages and so on and so forth, subhanallah. So without further ado, let's get stuck into the lesson 14a with our Sheikh Arjan Ali. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam, Brother Yusuf, and welcome, brothers and sisters, all of you. After a brief pause, inshallah, we'll continue with lesson number 14, as Brother Yusuf has already said. Inshallah, lesson 14 is very, very important because it deals with a very, very important surah, a profound surah, I believe. And in the opinion of a number of scholars, is probably the greatest surah of the Quran. So inshallah ta'ala, without further ado, I'm going to go into the lesson itself, and then from there, inshallah ta'ala, we'll start telling you a bit more about the course and answering some of your questions that you may have. I need to share the screen. Brother Yusuf, you there?
Yes, I am
need
here.
Permission, I think I need your permission to share screen. Oh, I can do it. Yes.
Right. Yes, you can do.
Yes, I can.
Good.
Okay, brothers and sisters, hope those of you are on Zoom are able to see the screen. It's very important, inshallah. For those brothers and sisters who are on Facebook or YouTube, you'll still be able to see the screen. There will be a little bit of a lag. We have a number of Kahoot quizzes as well to do, inshallah. So let's get straight with the surah. The way that we do the course, for those of you who are new and those who have been doing it with me before, as a reminder, all the notes and everything are available on the website. So you go there first, you download the notes, you go through the notes first, and then come to class. Otherwise, what will become is that it will just become like a lecture, and you won't be able to take everything in that quickly, inshallah. So please read first. All the notes are on the website on there, and all the materials I promised are also on there. Check the website if there's anything missing. Somebody's messaged about a dictionary. If it's missing, please let us know through Voice of Islam and put it up on the website, inshallah. Okay, so if there's anything missing, it should be on the website, voiceofislam.me/live. Okay, let's begin our lesson. Surah Asr. Surah Asr, inshallah ta'ala, at the end of today, will enable us to learn 174 words, including all the lessons we've had in the past, which will give us 36,556 words of Al-Quran. Inshallah, alhamdulillah, rabbil alameen. That's 46%, by the way, of the words of Al-Quran. And remember, Allah has chosen you, so make dua, Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma. So make dua, inshallah ta'ala, Allah opens the heart to knowledge, inshallah ta'ala. This is Surah Al-Asr. We all know this, I think. It's one of the shortest surahs of the Quran. In fact, it is the shortest surahs of the Quran. There are 3 surahs, have 3 ayat. Surah Asr is 1, Surah Nasr, and Surah Kawthar. So these 3 surahs only have 3 ayat. There is no surah in the Quran with 2 ayat, only 3, and then 3 surahs have 3 ayat, okay? And then these are the words we've learned already. The red ones you should already know. The purple ones are new to you. So inshallah ta'ala, inna we already know, illa we know, alladhina we know, okay? As-salihat we've done many times, okay? Bil haq, to the truth, and bis sabr we all should know already, inshallah. The rest we will learn now. Now this surah is, as I said, the shortest surah of the Quran. According to Imam Shafi, he said something profound about this surah. He said, if there was nothing else revealed to the human beings, mankind, apart from this surah, it would be enough for them. That's one saying of Imam Shafi. If there is nothing else revealed in the Quran apart from this surah, it would be enough for them. So it's such a profound statement. And he also said that if somebody were to ponder on this surah, that would be enough. They won't need anything else. So you can see such a profound surah, shortest surah of the Quran, a very amazing message. Obviously, our purpose is just to grab the Arabic, but inshallah ta'ala, this surah has been studied in detail in many tafsirs, commentary of Quran. Please read them on your own time, inshallah. Let's go. So there are 4 qualities this surah speaks about. Number 1, Iman. Number 2, good deeds. Number 3, advising each other to the truth, basically dawah. And number 4, advising each other to be patient. 2 for yourself, which is faith and righteous deeds, and 2 for society. 4 points, inshallah, in this surah that we are supposed to do. Ready? Wal asr, by the time. Wal asr, by the time. Okay, wal asr, by the time. Now, so far we learned the word wa means and. Wa means and. Here, this word wa is being used as an oath. Oath. Wal asr. One of the questions you might ask is, what is the difference and how do I tell the difference? Inshallah, this is covered up in grammar. We won't go into detail. Wow can mean many things in Arabic. One of them is and, the other is an oath. There are a few other meanings. Wal asr, by the time. Wa and by oath. And this wow for oath is used quite a lot in the Quran. Excuse me. Wal fajr, wal layl, wal najm, was sama. So these are all oaths. Okay. Wal asr, Allah's taking an oath by the time. This actual wasr means a fleeting time that's going very quickly. So Allah's making an oath by time. It means that time is a witness to what is being said. So time is a witness. Time, brothers and sisters, is a witness to your birth. Time, brothers and sisters, is a witness to every stage of your life, and time will be a witness to our death. So time is a witness to everything that happens. Time is a witness to the beginning of the universe. Time is a witness to the creation of the universe. Time is a witness to the birth of Adam alayhi salam. Time is a witness to every event that took place. The flood of Noah, the birth of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the death of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Every major event in human history, time is a witness to it. And time is a witness to me and to you. What is the oath? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is reminding you by oath. What happens by time? What is the lesson that this time has learned? What is the lesson that time is telling us? Innal insana lafi khusr. All of mankind is at loss. Very profound message. Think about it. Everyone is at loss. What does that mean? I'm at loss. There was a time when I was 20 years old, I was very strong. Now passing 40, I'm going downhill. So there is that loss in my own physical body. Whether I want to admit it or not is a different matter, right? There is a loss in strength. So human beings go up and then they go down. So there's that loss there. And the thing I have already lost and we have already lost is all that past of our life, all gone. We'll never get it back. So time is reminding me and you of this very important thing that is fleeting, is running away. It's not going to stay for anybody. Translate for me, please. Inna al-insana
mankind is in a state of loss. She is surely in a state of loss.
Khusr, loss. Okay. What is the point here? Inna, indeed, al-insana, the mankind, lafi khusr. Now, inna is used for emphasis. Indeed. Okay. That's one emphasis. Remember this now, inshallah. This is one of the most beautiful and profound Arabic sentences that you're ever to come across. And when you learn Arabic grammar, you'll appreciate what a beautiful, powerful sentence this is. Human beings can't create sentences like this. I'll give you one example, inshallah. Pay attention. Inna, indeed, one emphasis. Okay, we've done many times. Inna Allah ma'as sabirin. And then, like we have another word here, insha'Allah. Remember the meaning between the two? Remember that, inshallah. In means if. Okay, insan, mankind. Okay, mankind, human beings. La here is also emphasis. This la means emphasis also. And unfortunately, it's lost in translation. And fi means in. So there's two emphases you have, inna and then la. So Allah saying, indeed, mankind most certainly is in loss. Khusr, what does khusr mean? A loss from which there is no return. Not just ordinary loss, complete loss. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminding us, khusr, total loss. that human beings are in total loss. Okay, so practicing the English again one more time with me. Inna al-insana,
mankind
lafi,
is
surely in
in
khusr,
loss.
khusr, loss. Okay, so al-insan, the mankind. Okay, al-insan, the mankind or humans in general, but al-insan, the mankind sounds better, inshallah. Al-insan lafi khusr. So in this ayah, we find that in order to show the importance of the subject, Allah begins with 3 forms of emphasis. Number 1, he takes an oath. Number 2, he uses inna. Number 3, he uses la. And number 4, which is a bit more grammar involved, it's what's called in Arabic a nominal sentence. Again, giving emphasis. Again, giving emphasis. Okay, so the 4th emphasis then is illa, which is coming again, and the 5th is the sentence. So you can see emphasis upon emphasis upon emphasis. This emphasis after emphasis should increase our attention that time is the most valuable gift that you've been given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The most important gift. In fact, it is the most important gift. There is nothing more greater than time. Unfortunately, you and I think money is the greatest. It is in certain way, it has benefits, but time. You see, my dear brothers and sisters, time is money, interconvertible commodities. What do I mean by this? If I work in the UK, I can earn, I'm going to use a simple number, okay? I can earn £10 an hour, for example, right? I can go somewhere and earn £10 an hour, £5, £8, £10 an hour for easy calculation. If you were to hire my services for £10 an hour, for 3 hours, you pay me £30. So I've exchanged my time for your money, and you exchange your money for my time. So they're interconvertible. One changes to the other. Now imagine if you saw me from my house, top window, in my attic, every hour throwing £10 out the window, you'd think I'm mad. Every hour I just throw £10 out the window into the sea or into the garbage. You think I'm mad. But every hour I'm wasting 1 hour of my life. Nobody thinks I'm mad. Weekend goes, nothing's done. Nobody thinks I'm mad. And this is the tragedy. You and I are wasting our life away, illa mashallah, not doing productive things. So Allah is reminding me and you. And this is the most profound surah. We fix our time, our life will change forever. And this surah is the most life-changing surah you're likely to come across in terms of your practical life. Use your time effectively. Every hour is gold. Every hour is your life. Every hour is so valuable, you'll never get it back. And this is the message. Okay, this is the message. Innal insana lafi khusr. Indeed, mankind most certainly is in total loss. Total loss. So do not waste time. Use it productively, inshallah ta'ala. Beautiful message. Let's continue. Inna, indeed, al insana, mankind, lafi is surely in khusr, loss, total loss. We're going to go and play a quick Kahoot game now, inshallah ta'ala, in a second. So let's go to the message again, last bit, and then we'll come back to a Kahoot game in a second. Let me, while I load that up, inshallah ta'ala. Illa means except. Illa means except. Alladhina we've done before from Surah Al-Fatiha, if you remember it. Illa alladhina, except those who amanu, have believed, wa amilu, and did as-salihat, good deeds. So remember this part, inshallah, while I start the Kahoot, and we will have another one, inshallah ta'ala, as we go through the lessons. Let me just quickly log into Kahoot for a second. Somebody logged me out for some reason. Bear with me. Okay, everybody who's watching on Zoom, please be ready with your devices. Inshallah, it's loading up. Okay, can you all see my screen? Brother Yusuf, are you able to see the screen?
Yes, yes, we can.
If you can, then everybody else can. Okay, that's good news.
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, so Bismillah. Let's start. The number is going to come in the left-hand corner. Okay, you can see it. If you put the number in, then I'll read it out, because I just want to make sure everybody can see the number. Excellent. Okay, good. 933691. Okay, at 12. Okay, 22 participants there altogether. So inshallah, a few more. Please be quick because time is short and I need to go through the lesson, and be quick to join, inshallah. I'm going to have to start the Kahoot in a few seconds. So those who are going to be late, please note the number down. I'm going to put it into the chat panel as well so you can all see it.
Just putting it into the Facebook group as well.
Okay, okay. Let me know when you're ready, Brother Yusuf, and we'll start, inshallah. Okay, those who are learning from home, please keep your phone device ready or some device where you can learn the Kahoot. If you're not going through Zoom, then Kahoot.it is the best option, and choose to play the game. And inshallah, you should be able to be live with us, bi'idhnillah. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to start with 17, inshallah 18. Those who are going to be late, please put the number in. You can still see the number in the bottom middle there. Inshallah, 933691. 7 questions, please. Very easy. Wal asr. What does wal asr mean?
Where is it? There, got it. And
okay, by the time. Some of you went for and the time. That is incorrect. Wal asr, by the time. Again, inshallah, I hope you will all continue the Arabic study. Basic Arabic grammar, inshallah, very, very eye-opening. Please do that course, inshallah, when Allah gives you tawfiq. Okay, number 2, khusr. Lost 16, well done, mashallah, mashallah. Number 3, inna. What does inna mean? We've done it many times, right, throughout in Ramadan, inna. Okay, indeed, well done, mashallah. That's easy. We're finding it easy, that's good. 4th question, in. What does in mean? Should remember again from Ramadan, I hope, inshallah, and as well as mentioned briefly today. Inna confuses a lot of students. So okay, that's 12. We got it right. If is correct. Okay, that is not. That is a different one. Okay. An. What does an mean? Okay, that. Well done. Now you got it. Well done, mashallah. 6th question. Al-insan. Okay, mashallah. 16 we got it right. Well done. And last one, lafi. What does lafi mean? Remember, this surah is all about emphasis, emphasizing the most important thing, fleeting time. Life is fleeting. Okay, time is flying through. Okay, mashallah, 13 of you got it right. Okay, some of you went for surely. No, fi is there also, which means in. So lafi. Okay, inshallah, quickly the podium, and then we will start with our lesson, or continue with our lesson, I should say. Okay, well done. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, well done. Let's continue. So the surah continues, Illa alladhina amanu wa amilu salihat. So what is illa doing? Illa is giving us the exception. Everybody is at loss except for the following. Have you got it? Everyone's lost except. So illa, except, we've done that before. La ilaha illallah. If you remember, la ilaha illallah. So illa means except. Alladhina, those who, which we've done in Surah Al-Fatiha. Amanu, have believed, have iman. Amanu, have believed. Wa'amilu, and they've done. As-salihat, good deeds, righteous deeds. So there's two things mentioned in the first part of the exception. Illa alladhina amanu, iman and good deeds. Iman and good deeds. Iman and good deeds are not two separate things. And again, a lot of people separate them. They're the same thing, two sides of the same coin. What do I mean by this? If you are in the camp in the middle of the night and you light some fire in the middle and you sit in a circle around the fire, you will all feel some warmth. Why? Because the fire radiates heat. If you're near a block of ice, you'll feel some coolness or cold because the ice would radiate or give out coolness. Iman, if you have and I have iman in my heart, then that will give out good deeds. The two things are the same. Two things are the same aspects of the same initial entity, which is your faith results in action. Illa alladhina amanu wa amilu salihat. The both are linked. So translate for me, please. Just the English. Those who are at home, please read clearly and loudly the English translation. When I give you the Arabic, you can see it on the screen. It will be on the note. It's very important that your mind starts associating the words and their meanings. Otherwise, you will not learn. Illa alladhina amanu wa amilu as-salihat, righteous deeds. Well done. Okay, very important. I'm not going to repeat the English. It's very important that you repeat at home. So illa we've done, except. Okay, la ilaha illallah is your example. Illa 664 times in the Quran. So you need to remember this word. Okay, alladhina we've done in Surah Fatiha. Sirat alladhina, those who. Okay, amanu, have believed, 258 times in the Quran. Amanu. And you'll always notice many times it's linked with amal, good deeds. The two things are, the deeds are linked. Iman results in action. Faith, true faith results in true action. Okay. Iman, faith, belief. Okay. Amal, good deeds. We've done this. Wa amilu, and they did. As-salihat, amal. Okay. As-salihat is plural of salihun. Do you remember? Salihuna, salihina, salihatun, and salihat. We've done that before, inshallah. Deeds, good deeds. Salih, salihun, salihin. Do you remember Muslim? Muslimun, muslimin. And the feminine of Muslim is Muslimah. So you have salihah, salihat, plural. Salihat, plural. Good deeds. So we should make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, give us the tawfiq to have the correct iman, okay? So we have good iman, in strong iman in Allah, the hereafter, the angels, the books, the messengers, and in qadr, okay? So that we are encouraged through our faith to do good things. Okay, it's the most important question to ask, what is my iman, state of my iman as regards the Quran? Okay, we want to develop a strong relationship with the book of Allah. Quran is the book that is going to give you this iman. Quran is the book that will deal with all of this subject. Reciting the Quran, understanding it, studying the hadith will strengthen your iman. And this is why you and I need to be a continuous student of Quran, inshallah ta'ala. Faith alone is not enough to save us. No, for that we need good deeds also. Good deeds are also required. There is no such thing as a very strong Muslim who does not practice the religion. Does not exist. That is a contradictory statement. So sometimes say, oh, my brother, mashallah, my iman is very strong. Okay, I might not pray. This is not na'udhu billah. We don't want to be like that. Okay? A person can be good. I'm not arguing about being good or not. There are many good people who don't practice the religion. That's not the point. Real iman will result in real good action. So may Allah give us tawfiq, inshallah. Illa, except, alladhina, of those, amanu, have believed, wa'amilu, and done, as-salihat, good deeds. Then the last part of the surah, وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاسَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. Very important. وَتَوَاسَوْا means to advise each other. Okay, this is a very important pattern in Arabic. Arabic language is a language of patterns, inshallah. So if you pay attention to this example, darasa means he studied. Darasa means he taught. Darasa studied, darasa taught. Tadarasa taught each other. Taught each other. So watawasaw means advised each other. Advised each other. Okay, so I advise you, you advise me. It is not like me, I'm the one who's always giving out the advice. No, we advise each other. What? Bil haq, to the truth. To the truth. Bil haq. Watawasaw, and advise each other. Bis sabr, to the patience. Okay, sabr, patience. Two things. Dawa, invite people to the truth, and then have patience. A da'i's most strongest weapon is sabr. If you want to be a da'i, the most strongest weapon you have in your disposal is sabr. Sabr, sabr, sabr. Strong dose. Okay? So watawasaw bil haqqi, watawasaw bis sabr. Dawah is not an option. It is a duty that Muslim must fulfill. And they must also be patient. Patience is the key, is the strength of Iman. This is the beauty of Islam. Through our patience, we will win, inshallah. Okay, watawasaw bil haqq, and advise each other to the truth. Watawasaw bis sabr, and advise each other to the patience. So good deeds include every action. Two actions are specifically mentioned here: is abiding to the truth and patience. So where will you find the truth? The truth is in the Quran. Quran is called the truth. This is where the truth is found. Okay. So if you're not able to understand Quran, then we're not getting access to the full truth. We need to access the Quran, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, many chapters of the Quran describe, Allah describes how the prophets and the messengers gave da'wah, how they advised people to the truth, with righteousness, with patience. We need to learn from their method. In this ayah, Allah is addressing the people in the plural form, those who. This shows that we have to do work as a team. It's not individual effort. We work together. A mosque requires a team. A community requires a team. Okay, all the ibadat in Islam requires some participation. Hajj, definitely, you can't do it on your own, right? Zakat involves at least giving to somebody, right? So there's that action involved. Salah, yes, we pray at home, alhamdulillah, but we pray also in Jama'ah, fard, as much as we can. Jummah prayer requires a team. We have to work together with people. And when you work with people, you have to be patient. Okay, watawasaw bil haqqi, watawasaw bis sabr. So inshallah ta'ala, we want to practice these things. Sabr, by the way, is very important. Please remember this. Sabr is patience to do good deeds, include dawah work. Patience to do good deeds. Number two, patience to stay away from sins. And number three, practicing the religion while in difficulty, in hardship. Life is hardship, brothers and sisters. Okay, we have to struggle through life, but we have to be patient. Very, very important, inshallah ta'ala. Patience is a beautiful, beautiful activity. May Allah give us tawfiq, myself first, to be patient. Watawasaw bil haqqi, watawasaw bis sabr. Okay, so let's inshallah ta'ala remember here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says wa, not aw, or he said wa means all four are required. Iman, amal salih, okay, and bil haqq and bis sabr. Okay, watawasaw bil haqq, watawasaw bis sabr. So we need to do the four things mentioned in this surah. All four are required for us to be successful. وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ, and advise each other to the truth and advise each other to the patience. May Allah give us tawfiq. Let's quickly do another kahoot and then we will take your questions, inshallah.
Some people are asking. So some people are asking on the Facebook page, how can they join? So they can join at voiceofislam.me/live, or it's very difficult for you to do it on the actual to conduct the class on Facebook, and for you to understand it and get maximum benefit from it. So my suggestion to you is to join the Zoom group, which is voiceofislam.me/live, inshallah.
Okay, please see the number very quickly if you can join. We do need to do some other more additional parts, so please join as quickly as you can.
put the number, the Kahoot pin into Kahoot at kahoot.it, and you can play the game with us, inshallah.
Okay, alhamdulillah.
Please.
Okay, I'm going to put it also in the chat section, so if anybody is coming in late to the lesson, can pick it up, inshallah. So okay, mashallah, that's good. You're very quick at joining. Please join as soon as you can. I'm going to start it now, inshallah. If anybody's missing, can join, inshallah, with the number there, which is in the middle of the page, bottom middle, sorry. Okay.
431-3718.
Okay, translate watawasaw, watawasaw. MashaAllah, well done. 16 of you got it right, well done. And advised each other, okay? Give each other advice, not one person giving. Remember this surah, Wal Asr, is so important. The Sahaba, they never parted from each other without reading this surah to each other, as a reminder. As-Salihat. Be careful. I'm looking for the precise answer, please. Okay, the good deeds. Well done. Well done. Third one now. Amanu. Be careful with the tense. Okay, they have believed, not believes. Okay, well done, mashallah. Fourth question. What is the plural of salihah? Plural. Be careful. Don't mix the genders, okay? Okay, 9 of you got it right. Some of you are salihun, that's the masculine version. That's the plural of salih. Salihun, salihin, salihat is the feminine version. Okay, mashallah. Fifth question. Alladhina. What does alladhina mean? Alladhina. Okay, we're in 16. MashaAllah, 16 we're going to write those who. Please be careful with alladhi and alladhina. Alladhi is singular, alladhina is plural, 3 or more. Alladhina, those who, alladhi, the one who. Okay, be careful, inshallah. It's going to come many times in the Quran, 1089 times, alladhina alone. Okay, so 600 pages. You're going to see it on almost every page, sometimes 2. So be careful, inshallah. Okay, bil haqq, bil haqq. بالحق. Okay, well done. To the truth, بالحق. Sabr. There's more than one correct answer here, so I want you to guess as many as you can. What involves sabr? Okay, mashallah, you got all of them. Sit and do nothing is not sabr. Okay, sit and do nothing is very important to understand this, and this is a misconception. A lot of people quote the hadith, tie your camel and then rely upon Allah. This is not, again, Sometimes doesn't mean just leave things to their situation. Sabr is you working your level best to change the condition that you're doing, but you'll be patient with the result. So you need a job. You don't be sabr at home waiting for the job to come to you. No, you do your level best to find a job. You work hard, right? And you be patient with Allah. Okay, sabr means striving your level best to achieve something in every aspect, and then being patient with the result. Imagine, I'll give you a silly example. Okay, brother Yusuf and I are meeting up. We plan a big barbecue. So I've got everything ready. Meat is ready, barbecue machine's ready, and we're there. He turns up, and it's raining like mad. I need to be patient. I've done all the planning to eat meat outside, barbecue, but I'm not going to be able to do it because of the heavy rain. I need to be patient. Why? Because the rain is not in my control. The rest of it was. So I've done my bit. Okay, whatever I have supposed to do, I've done. So this is sabr. Sabr is you doing your best, your utmost. And then if the situation is not in your control, you be patient with that decision, because in it there is goodness for us. Okay? But doesn't mean sitting doing nothing, inshallah. Allah give us tawfiq, because it's misunderstood by many of us. Brother, I'm being sabr, I'm being patient. No, you have to strive. Illa means, remember this word, very important. It's in your shahada. Excuse me for drinking. I've got a bit of a sore throat. 19. Well done, mashallah. Accept. Well done. So let's look at the podium. And then we'll take your questions and answer. And I'll tell you what we will be doing next week. We're going to be, the pace is going to be a little bit more. I just wanted to start slow today because people will be joining and new things. So, but from next week, we're going to be speeding up. And I need your full cooperation, inshallah ta'ala. I'll explain what we're going to be doing. Okay, well done, all of you, mashallah. Let's go back to our slide, and then we will hand over to you for questions and comments, and then inshallah. Okay, so we've done the Kahoot. Well done, inshallah ta'ala. We've done Surah Al-Asr. And before we go to the next bit, I just wanted to remind all of you, this surah is profound. The most important surah of the Quran for me and you. If you and I just learn this surah and its important message, the value of time, your life and my life will transform. The tragedy, do you know that what the tragedy is, brothers and sisters? This surah, which warns us about the time wasting, is the surah we read in the salah when we're in a hurry to get our salah done quickly so we can go back and watch the World Cup finals. And this is the tragedy. Very surah that is condemning us for wasting time in frivolous things is the surah that we read, because we don't understand this message. The message is profound. Read it because it's beautiful. Read it because it will teach you time management. It will teach you the value of time. Your job, your work at home, everything will transform if you value time and understand that it is a gift from Allah. And like any other gift that you receive, you need to look after it, you need to nurture it, you need to get the best out of it. May Allah give us tawfiq, inshallah ta'ala, to learn from this very beautiful surah. Please read the tafasir commentaries, and there are many lectures about it available online, I'm sure, from scholars. Please benefit from that, inshallah. May Allah give all of us tawfiq to learn from this surah. Inshallah. Over to you, Brother Yusuf.
Ameen.
Questions,
Ameen.
comments, suggestions, and any feedback, inshallah.
Okay, brothers and sisters, Jazakumullah khair for attending this first class back after Ramadan. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Do we have any particular questions? You can put them in the chat room. Is Nas insan? I think we've answered that.
Yeah, I mean, this is how you translate. You know, in science, you use the word man for all human beings, and that's the sense it's used. Okay, al-insan, the human it means, but it means the mankind in this context. So the scholars will go for the closest meaning in English. So nas means people, plural. Okay.
Yeah, and I think, can you confirm that the video and audio of participants is not visible to meeting hosts?
Yes,
I don't
definitely.
think so. Definitely not.
Just the advice for you, if you just make sure when you go to Zoom, you don't twist the video on. That's one way. Second, we can just put a little tape over your webcam if you're worried. Okay, just put a little tape over your webcam, inshallah, and that's the best way. I advise that to all my students, because if they block it, then it's fine. There's no risk whatsoever if you're worried. But otherwise, if you don't switch on Zoom, the video, it will not come. So that's very important because it disturbs other students as well. But my advice to all my students, if they're worried, just put a tape on your on your webcam, inshallah.
And also, sorry, I couldn't log into Kahoot, kahoot.it. You can go direct to the web page, or you can download the app on your app store, or if it's you've got Samsung, then you know the appropriate place. Shukran. During the last class, you said you'd be downloading the Quranic dictionary to Telegram.
Okay, I think I gave it in the website because it was a large file. So please check. If you haven't got it, please message me. Okay, you can do it through Telegram. You can just private message me or remind through the Voice of Islam, and I'll make sure it's on the website. It's basically a summarized word for word going from beginning of Quran. It's not order. Every new word comes up. It's a very beautiful dictionary, very simple, very, very simple. So I'm happy to share it, inshallah. If I haven't, then it means that it's got lost somewhere. But I'm going to put it on the Voice of Islam website for your benefit, inshallah, and Dr. Firdaus will put it up. So please remind me if you haven't got it. I thought I gave it, but inshallah, it's not as easy to do, inshallah. Okay?
Okay. Any other
you
questions?
got the vocabulary, but not the dictionary. Okay, inshallah, I'll sort that out.
Okay. So let me just see. Let's just see. What's something? I'm just looking on Facebook to see if there's any live comments. What's the difference between amano, and aminu? I don't know. Aminu or aminu? Amil. I'm not really sure. I think.
Are they written in English or are they written in Arabic?
It's written in English. Amano and aminu. With an A or with an I? I'm not really sure.
Yeah,
what it means.
It possibly, brothers, if you are listening, you probably are confusing between verbs. Amana yu'minu, imanan means to have faith. Amana, he believed. Yu'minu, he believes. Iman is the noun, that's derived from it, okay? Amanu means they believed. Amanu, they believed. Okay, they, plural, okay? So that's possibly where this is coming from. I'm apologize because I can't read your question. I can't give any more than that. Amana yu'minu, imanan is faith, iman. Iman comes from here. It's very interesting. This word iman, actually translated in English as faith, its actual meaning is tranquility. Okay, aman, peace, tranquility. It's been used in English for iman, faith, but real meaning is tranquility, inner tranquility. Yeah, somebody want to join every week, you're welcome. The schedule is the same time every week, inshallah. Same time every week.
Talking about with the fatha and the kasra, the two terms, subhanallah. Anyway.
I've got it. Sorry. Well done. Okay, amanu is, okay, they have believed, and aminu is a command form. Okay, if I got it right. Okay, it's a command for telling people to believe. Okay. It's command
right.
For. You need to study Arabic grammar, inshallah. That's best. Unless I can draw it somewhere, I can show you. It's difficult, inshallah.
I'd like to join every week. Could you please let me know where? Well, so you can join either at my Facebook page every Sunday morning, UK time 10 a.m., or the Voice of Islam Facebook page, again, same time. Or you can go on voiceofislam.me/live and join the Zoom chat here, which is right now we've got 26 people on.
Yeah, which I would recommend. Please don't go to Facebook. I'm not trying to discourage this because we can't communicate that well, especially with the Kahoot bit. So if you can, join through Zoom always. If that's the best way, inshallah. And those brothers and sisters who are on Facebook, please join. And next week, I'll bring some writing device so I can actually show you the verbs, because some of the questions are a bit more internal and very difficult to pronounce and read questions, inshallah.
So we've got some questions on Facebook as well saying, how can we join previous lessons?
Right. This is a good question. Inshallah, within 2 weeks, I'll be relaunching the program there's another group I teach with Brother Yusuf joins. It's at 2 p.m. UK time. I've got about 200 students there. Inshallah, I'm going to be relaunching that. It's going to be 2 to 3 weeks. I'm not sure of the time, so the time might not be suitable for people, depends on where they are. But I will be teaching that level 1 and level 2 there, and you'll be able to join. So keep an eye on Brother Yusuf's website, inshallah. I'll be Facebook, and I will also announce it to you. And also Telegram. I'm going to also create another Telegram group, which is like a broadcast group for anybody who wants to join our mailing list. So you can join that also, inshallah. And I'll put the broadcast list here next Sunday for you as well, inshallah. But I've got a full program, which I want to deliver now because of lockdown. Usually I used to teach live. Brother Yusuf, alhamdulillah, attended one of my live sessions. They're a bit more interactive, isn't it, Brother Yusuf, the live ones?
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So
It's-
that's basically. Could you share the Zoom ID, please? Zoom
I think
ID.
we can't.
Best
I
way
think
is
it's the way
register.
register. Yeah.
If they register, so brother Nushin, or sorry, sister Nushin, is that? Sorry, apologies for that. You can join at voiceofislam.me/live.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
very important to register first, because otherwise Zoom becomes open. Then you get everybody from everywhere, and we don't know who's there or not. So it's very important for registration only.
Right. So we've put all the details in. Jazakallah khair. Once again, registers. Yes. Okay, that's it. Really, I think that's all of the things. Thank you very so much. Good class from Singapore with love. Yeah, I think if somebody, I think the Voice of Islam is answering now some of the queries on Facebook.
Oh, that's good. Okay, one quick thing, brothers and sisters, just to go next week. I really am going to double it, because I wanted to just do a brief introduction today. I don't want to do too heavy. So we will do the full hour next week, but it will be 2 parts, part A and part B. So because I need to catch up and I need to do extra revision, so it's going to be a bit more. I just wanted to do it very light today. So please be ready, inshallah, with the mind of learning, not here for lecture. Okay, alhamdulillah, there are plenty of scholars who give lectures. You enjoy it from them. My purpose is to teach, and that's what I enjoy, and that's what I want to do. So in teaching, the most important person is you, the student. If you're not learning, then nothing's working. So you need to have that mentality, and you got to go to the website and get the notes first. Please do that. We will tell you what notes to read, inshallah, and it's going to take you, I promise you, no more than 10 minutes. I promise you. Okay, so read the notes before you come to class with the mind of learning, and then absorb whatever you can from me. Ask any question that's not clear. Try to keep your question focused on what I'm teaching, as opposed to going outside that. Otherwise, it will cause confusion at the beginning. Right? Once you've learned what I'm teaching you, then inshallah, Allah give you tawfiq, you can go further. So that's the reason, because if you get this level correct, the rest of your Arabic study will become very easy, because you start with 50% words of Al-Quran. I mean that, literally. So if you got that already, even if you don't understand it fully, it doesn't matter. You got a feeling of what it means. That's all that's needed. Otherwise, a lot of students give up Arabic learning. Why? Because they find it's very technical, it's very dry, right? So they can't maintain it. And I give you this example. It's happened to many teachers in the UK. I've spoken to many of them. One brother was joking, and I'll share the joke he shared with me. He said, look, the first day we announced, brother, who wants to learn Arabic in Jummah, free, come to the mosque. He said, 300 students turn up. So the mosque is full. Everybody wants to learn Arabic. He said, by the 3rd week, it's only the sheikh and his wife. Everybody else has done a runner. Right? Why? Because it's technical, dry. So what we're doing in this course now is that this course is focused on Arabic. You already know. Wal Asr, you already know. But you have to make the effort to read the notes, to link. If you do that, the rest will be easy, inshallah. Trust me. And this is why this course works. I'm not teaching you dry Arabic. Right? Afterwards, inshallah, you learn the others. No problem. Nothing stopping you. So please come with that mentality, and let's get this course finished, inshallah.
Jazakallah khair, Ambreen. Yes, Ambreen Sattar says, first time from New York. She's joined the Zoom chat.
Welcome.
Alhamdulillah, mashallah. Keep joining us. Join us next week. And watch out for some announcements as we start a brand new class where you can learn all 19 lessons and learn up to 50% of the words of the glorious Quran, subhanallah, very easily. If I can do it, you guys can do it. Trust me.
Inshallah.
Right. So, and don't forget, I don't speak Urdu, and I only speak English and a bit of French, a bit of Arabic. Now,
actually, you don't need any other language than English. Trust me.
They need Urdu.
For what? Urdu is only necessary if you go to Makkah for Hajj. Okay. If you go to Makkah for Hajj or Umrah, you need Urdu. I was telling my sheikh, he's Egyptian. I said, Sheikh, don't worry. He's taking me to Umrah. I said, Sheikh, don't worry. Any problem with the language translation, come to me. Okay, I'll sort it out. And he was laughing because everybody's speaking Urdu, and my sheikh is Egyptian. I said, don't worry.
Finally, a proper link. Somebody says, finally, a proper link.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, somebody sent her a link, and Alhamdulillah. Okay. Assalamu alaikum from Angel Huda. And I think, yes, we've got activity going on, and lots of activity going on my Facebook page. So join us next week, Sundays, 10 o'clock UK time, 9 p.m. New Zealand time, for the continuation of the classes. And watch out on my Facebook page and Voice of Islam's Facebook page for the new classes. It's going to start, a brand new class where you can learn up to 50% of the words of glorious Quran in 19 short lessons of around half an hour each, inshallah. Well, it's actually 19 times. Yep, go on.
There's one quick question here on the Q&A.
Anila.
Yeah. Is the vocab booklet the same as the dictionary you're referring? No, the vocab booklet is the course content only. The dictionary I'm talking about is a very basic dictionary which covers all the words of Quran, but not in the traditional dictionary way, just basic meanings, which I will put on. If it's not in Voice of Islam website, let me know. I will give it to Dr. Firdaus tonight, inshallah, and he can put it up for you. It'll be there under a folder called dictionary, and I will give it on the Telegram as well. Make sure you're part of that, inshallah. Apologies for that if you haven't got it. I thought it was sent. So again, anything I promise you, please chase me, okay? I'm not the best in the world at remembering everything, okay?
Should they be doing some homework, Brother Arjan?
Yes. The quizzes are actually on the website, voiceofislam.me/. You have each lesson will have a quiz sheet. Print it out and write out the answers, please. And the model answers are also available. I'll give you the model answers for them. You can check. And there will be also a Google sheet, Google quiz, which you can do online, which is also on the website, inshallah, voiceofislam.me. Okay, so you'll find everything there. Go there and do those two. It's important you do the two quizzes. Number one, the handwritten sheet, and number two, the Google quiz. And number three, there's an audio file, no more than a minute long. Listen to it, please. Okay, that will give you the lesson reminder.
Yeah. Suhaila Hashim, she's saying, it says it's best to join through Facebook or Zoom. Definitely Zoom. Definitely Zoom. Please join through Zoom. And again, the link is all over. If you look at the Voice of Islam TV response on the comment section, you'll see the registration link there, sister. Please join that as soon as possible. And apparently, not there. Anila is saying it's not there. Meaning the
dictionary.
Dictionary.
Yeah, you'll have it tonight. Promise, inshallah. I put the Telegram link as well. Anybody wants to join the Telegram group for this particular class only is there. I'll give you another link for the whole of our program, which will be, inshallah, next week. You'll have it, okay?
Yes, okay, good. I think we've probably reached the end of this first lesson back. Been quite a good
14B is next week. Somebody's asking 14B is next week, inshallah. I was going to do it today, but I wanted to do a slow pace. 14B next week, inshallah.
Okay, somebody's saying, where is the Zoom? Again, look at the comment section. You'll see voiceofislam.me. voiceofislam.me/live. You can go and join it and register there. That is for Sister Habiba, who is apparently a Quran teacher, and she wants to register for the course, which is excellent. That's what we need.
I've taught a huge number of Quran teachers, and it's the method. Some of them are far more knowledgeable than me. I mean, people who've got degrees in Arabic. And the reason why I say this is because they've actually found our teaching methodology very easy for their students. Yes. So you are welcome, please. Especially, mashallah, I've taught people who are Hufaz. I've taught people who've got degrees in Arabic language. And when I say I taught, I'm humbled by that statement. May Allah forgive me. But they just learned our teaching technique, and they're using it in their classes because they found the student get lost and they give up. But with our methodology, alhamdulillah, keeps the student engaged.
Oh, well, we've got another person saying, oh, can you send me the last classes? Well, they're all available on the Voice of Islam website, actually, but it's better that you do the course with us, with a group of people. So you can go through those courses by all means, the classes that we did in Ramadan this year, just gone. But the best way is for you guys to join a new class, which we're going to announce very shortly in the next couple of weeks.
Inshallah. And somebody mentioned, what can we do after this course to continue to build our knowledge? Most important thing, very easy, inshallah. Steps are very easy because you need to go to like this, okay? Number two, you can do our level 2. No problem. I'll tell you the website. You can go there and join, and I'll be teaching level 2 as well, inshallah. Allah give tawfiq. You can do level 2. Most important thing for you to continue with your Arabic, continue with your understanding Quran, is number one, from day one, including from even today, start reading the Quran regularly in Arabic and read one translation, just basic translation. Read at least one tafsir and then learn the Arabic. Because a lot of people make a mistake. They continue about Arabic without going to Quran. If you abandon Quran from day one, you will never learn Quranic Arabic. You learn normal Arabic, you will never Quran. So from day one, grab it and start reading it with translation, with tafsir, and then inshallah Allah will help you. Okay, trust me, this is the best route. Okay.
Okay, fantastic. Is that just about that wraps it up, folks, as it were? Barakallah feekum, everyone. Thank you very much for coming back. Right now, yes. I think we had around 25 people on Zoom, actually. So 3 participants, 21, 22 people were on. So hopefully next week, next Sunday, we'll have more than 30. We'll have the full contingent of all the people that were here in Ramadan as well. Okay, fantastic. Brilliant. Well done, brothers and sisters.
Remember the message of the surah? Invite, do dawah. Okay? Invite your friends and family, inshallah. وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, invite each other, invite your friends, family, everybody to join us, because the more people learn, the better it is for this ummah. Okay? Or all of us. Jazakumullah khairan.
Jazakumullah khair, brothers and sisters. We're going to end the live stream and then we're going to go and end the Zoom chat. So first of all, Jazakumullah khair and assalamu alaikum to all